Okay guys, this is just a really quick video to show you how to change things around in your diet. So in the meal plans I've sent you out, you'll see there's a certain amount of foods to eat in each day. Obviously I don't expect you to eat the same thing day in day out because first of all it's not going to be enjoyable, second of all it's not going to be sustainable. And the whole idea behind this is to feel like you're not even on a diet, that it's just day-to-day eating while you're losing weight. So I'm going to do my best attempt here to try to teach you how to change things around yourself, so when the plan finishes you're still able to keep the weight off and you're able to manage things knowing you're doing things the right way. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to work with is just swapping one meal around, which is a dinner. So I'm going to put out some random numbers here, but they're not that random because what you have to do is go look in your meal plan, and whether it's your breakfast, lunch, pre-workout or post-workout, across from that you're going to see all the carbohydrates, proteins, and at the bottom they're added up for that meal now, okay? So you'll have like so many carbs in the meal, so many proteins, so many fats, and that's what you need to hit and think about each time you're changing things around. So the one I'm going to work with here was just a random one off a meal plan, was a shepherd's pie. So it was white potato, beef and veg. Don't worry more so about the veg, because veg is very low in calories. We're not going to take that into too much consideration. It's more so the white potato and the beef we're going to concentrate on, okay? So in that meal, I looked across from it in the meal plan, carbohydrates were 24 grams, protein was 38 grams, fats was 7 grams. So I took this straight off the meal plan. That's exactly what was in the meal, okay? So it was high enough carbs, high enough protein, middle enough fats. So what I want to change this from white potato and beef, and I'm going to go now for turkey and rice because that's what I'm in the mood for tonight. So first thing you got to do is go to our information pack. You all have this, I sent it out to you. Zoom in here and I'll have a quick look. See the second one from the top, turkey breast. There's 20 grams of protein, 0.6 grams of carbs, 1.4 grams of fat. Okay, so now I know in my 100 grams of turkey, that's what it's measured out in your information pack, they're all done in 100 grams, equals 20 grams of protein, straightforward. So it's easy numbers, but I'm just going to do it here in the calculator just to show you. So what I go with, the 100 grams of turkey divided by 20 equals 5. So I've now worked out 5 grams of turkey equals 1 gram of protein. Straightforward. Nothing too complicated. All I did was divide 100 grams of turkey by the 20 grams of protein. It's valued in the information pack. And that told me 5 grams of turkey equals 1 gram of protein. So what we need to hit is 38 grams of protein in this meal. So the easiest thing you can do, multiply 38 by the 5. So 5 multiplied by 38 equals 190 grams of turkey. And that equals your 38 grams of protein. Straightforward. So just really quick, from the information pack I seen 100 grams of turkey equals 20 grams of protein. I then divided the 100 by the 20 to find out 5 grams of turkey equals 1 gram of protein. In the meal I need 38 grams of protein, so all I simply did was multiply the 38 by that 5 grams, and that told me I need 190 grams of turkey to hit my 38 grams of protein in that meal. Okay? And you just do the exact same now again for our carbohydrates. So I'm changing from the white potato to rice. So we go back to our information pack, go up to our rices. Second one from the top, brown rice. 2.6 grams of protein, 23 grams of carbs, and 0.9 grams of fat. Okay, so we know in our 100 grams of rice equals 23 grams of carbohydrates. And that's pretty much bang on, so it is. 23 grams to the 24. So all I have to do is put into my meal 100 grams of rice, 190 grams of turkey, and then I can throw in my veg and maybe put a little bit of seasoning or a dash of sauce on the turkey just to make it taste better, and that's going to bring me out with my 23 grams of carbohydrates, my 38 grams of protein. The fats you're going to kind of take out of the turkey, and you're going to get fats from your coconut oil if you cook it on the pan. Simple and straightforward as that. If the 100 grams of rice didn't add up to it, you just go through the same process again, find out what equals 1 gram of carbohydrates and work it out that way. Second thing I'm going to show you is for you guys that are on maybe oats for breakfast and then have like a chicken salad or something for lunch. So say you want to change things around and give yourself a bigger lunch, all you got to do is turn that high carbohydrate breakfast of oats into a high protein, low carbohydrate breakfast, and then you can have a high carbohydrate lunch. Straightforward as that. It's just swapping it straight over. So let's say for example we have oats for breakfast. So 40 grams of oats. This equals our carbs, fats and proteins. So it equals 25 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fats and 4 grams of protein in our 40 grams of oats. Usually we throw in a 30 gram scoop of protein here as well. And that brings us out at 0.4 grams of carbs, 0.5 grams of fat and 27 grams of protein. So that could be our standard breakfast. High in carbohydrates, 25 grams, high in protein, 27 grams. So this is the reason then you have a chicken salad, because you're after having a big carb breakfast. We need to draw back our carbs and have a high protein lunch. So the way we can swing this around is have like a Greek yogurt for breakfast, which equals 3 grams of carbs, 0 grams for fat if you go for the 0% fat one, and 10 grams of protein. Along with this we'll throw in half a scoop of protein just for flavour, which gives us 0.2 grams of carbs, 0 grams of fat and 15 grams of protein. And then just to make it nice, strawberries in there as well. So throwing in maybe 30 grams of strawberry we'll say. That comes out at 2 grams of carbs, 0.2 grams of fat and 0.2 grams of protein. So basically you're after going from a 25 gram carbohydrate breakfast to a 5 gram carbohydrate breakfast. So that now allows you 20 grams of carbohydrates to play around at your lunch. So just simply making that change opens up that extra 20 grams of carbohydrates. And now at lunchtime you can add in 100 grams of rice if you like. You could add in 2 slices of whole grain bread, or if you wanted to have your 40 grams of oats then at lunch with your chicken breast that you were already having. It gives you that kind of option. Or if you want to get creative and think of other stuff you can add in, go ahead and work it out. So that's a simple way for someone that's not enjoying the chicken salad or something like that at lunchtime, how you can change around your breakfast to give you a bigger lunch or give you more carbs at lunch, or just to change it up if you don't like the taste of it. Really simple little things like that is how you make it sustainable and how you make it enjoyable. Just to give you